want me to hit you with hard ass ones?
Yeah. Good morning, class. My name is Stasfari Noguez, and I am your local Marine Corps recruiter. Before I begin, I'd like to start off with a story. What I'd like for you guys to do is close your eyes, and I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine you just graduated high school, and you're on top of the world, and not just that, you actually got accepted to the college you wanted to go to, whether it was UC Davis, San Diego State University, your local community college, what have you. You got accepted, and you're on top of the world right now. Now, let's fast forward a year. You're in college already, and you're doing it. You're living the college life. And it's exactly how you imagined it from the shows, and the TVs, and the TVs and the movies. You're passing your classes. You're getting good grades, and not just that, you made new friends. New friends that you actually get to hang out and talk to while you're in college. Now, at this point, I want you to imagine that you guys want to go and have dinner. And while you guys are having dinner, right? You guys see on the screens of the restaurant that there's been a humanitarian emergency somewhere on the East Coast of the United States. A hurricane hit, and there's flooding, gas is out, electricity is out, and everyone in your friend group is all they can say is, "Wow, that sucks," or "Man, I really wish I could do something about that. I wish I can go out there and help." But you just sit there and you grin because you know exactly what's going to happen next. You're going to go to the East Coast and actually be able to help them out. Because as soon as you graduated high school, you actually went to the Marine Corps. You went to the Marine Corps boot camp to become a Marine Corps reservist. Now, I'd like for you guys to open your eyes again. Once again, my name is Stasfari Noguez, and I'm your local Marine Corps recruiter. And today, I'm here to talk to you about the Marine Corps Reserves. And I'm going to be hitting three topics while doing this presentation. I'm going to be hitting the Marine Corps Reserve benefits, the annual training, and the Reserve Montgomery Bill. And what this will do for you is hopefully spark up some interest, so that way, when you graduate high school, you see the opportunities the Marine Corps offer you. So going with my first topic, the Marine Corps Reserve's benefits. Jobs choices based upon geographic proximity to reserve unit. What this means, right? Just because you become a reservist does not mean you have to stay in your hometown. It actually means that say if you go to the college across in another state, you actually can choose to go to the reserve unit that's closest to you. That way, you go to the dream school that you always wanted to go to, as well as be able to do that part-time Marine Corps stuff. Education and training, but return to civilian society workforce with technical certifications. Like I said, if you become a Marine Corps reservist, you're gonna have to go through the pipeline, the training pipeline, which is Marine Corps boot camp, Marine Corps combat training, and your MOS school, which is your military operational school. And once you do that, you'll be certified to do those jobs as well. And it's only 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summer. So that's literally what reservists do. 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer. Doesn't get any better than that. Annual training. You'll get to travel and deploy. Just like the story I told you earlier, you'll be given opportunities to even go to other countries on humanitarian services missions and help those in need. Training and leadership experience. Going back to college after you learn your MOS and you get certificates, you'll stand out from the rest of your peers at school, because the people are going to look at you differently, because you're going to stand out, because you're not just because you're a reservist does not mean anything. You're a Marine, just like everybody, just like the full enlisted, you're a Marine. And then it will act to protect you from employers, meaning if you have to deploy, if you're currently working, your employer cannot fire you. Your job is going to be there once you get back. And lastly, the Montgomery GI Bill So it's a program offers up to 36 months of education and training benefits. You have 6 years. You have to have 6 years of obligated service, meaning the only way for you to be able to get this is you have to sign. You have to be able to serve 6 months, 6 years. But once again, that's only 2 weekends out of the month, and 2 weeks. I'm sorry, it's 1 weekend out of the month and 2 weeks in the summer. So if you really think about it, it's not that much. At this time, I'm going to open the floor for questions. Yes, go ahead.
Why did you decide to be a Marine?
Did you hear his question? He asked me why did I decide to join the best fighting force in the United States Marine Corps or in this world. Easy answer. I joined because I wanted that pride of belonging. I wanted to leave my hometown and see other places and eat different foods from around the world. Next question. I'm sorry, did I answer your question?
Yes.
Awesome. Next question.
Why is there so many homeless veterans?
Why? He asked me, are there opportunities for those Marines getting out of the service? Yes, there is. Before you get out, you have to go through a 2-week course that's going to teach you the benefits of the civilian world as a veteran. Now, at this time, I'm going to close the floor for questions. Once again, we talked about the Marine Corps benefits, the Marine Corps job opportunities, and as well as the Reserve Montgomery GI Bill. Hopefully, what this presentation has done has sparked some interest in you. And just like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. So I charge every one of you to meet me in the back of the classroom. That way, if you have any additional questions, I'll be there to answer them. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to come into this classroom and talk to you guys. And I also want to thank Mr. Cruz back there for allowing me to be here in this classroom to talk to you guys. Once again, my name is Cesar Nogues, and I'm your local Marine Corps recruiter. And if you have any questions, this is my contact right here. Thank you.